information, all that fun stuff in here. Nice durable case, and keep everything from, if you get it wet, keep it all from, I don't know, losing whatever numbers might be on there that you might need. But I also like it that it's green, because you open up your backpack and it's full of a bunch of stuff, you can easily pick it out. So not too bad there. Radio is I usually only carry one, but I might carry two if I've got someone hunting with me. The just for communication aspect if you decide to split up, but I'll usually carry one on me just in case I'm going out by myself, just so that if I need to, I can radio. Maybe find someone on radio, or emergency uses, I guess would be the best way to put that. And out here in the desert, there's not a lot of water, and how I hunt, there's not an easy way to go about getting water. So it's usually a hike down to the bottom of the canyon, and then run it through your filtration system. This is an awesome filtration system, probably a little big for what I need, what my uses are, but I've had these break when I'm way out there, and or the filter clog up, and pretty awesome. But this thing can do 500, I believe it was 500 gallons, but I don't know how that ratio works off of dirty water, clean water kind of thing. But pretty good nonetheless. This is one of the new items I actually just picked up. It's a Night Eyes clip, and I've got a paracord tied to it, and this is pretty cool because I guess it can hold up to 250 pounds, which is a lot more than those deer weigh. So definitely do the job if need to. If I want to string it up in a tree, I can do that. And different ways you can set it up to where it actually acts like a pulley instead of just harnessing, pulling all of the weight. You can cut the weight in half. So pretty cool there. A little med pack I picked up from the Army surplus store. Comes in a hard case, just some extra bandages on the outside kind of thing. Don't ever plan on using this, but in absolute need if you need to use it. Let's see. I've also got my schmog here, and pretty awesome. Multiple applications you can use for this kind of thing. You can see, I don't know how many videos are on YouTube about people using these and all the different ways you can use them, but usually hunting out here, it's get it wet, wrap it around your head and neck just to keep you cool, when it's really sunny out. One of the things that isn't a necessity, again, but something I prefer to have, is a cushion, a butt cushion. Now this cushion is actually about twice this size, and should be about twice as thick, but as you can see, I've been using it quite a bit. I actually need to go get a new one. So I just cut it in half, just enough to fit my butt, which is perfect. And definitely helps when you're sitting on the ground for long periods of time glassing. Yeah, absolute love this thing. Now, what are some of the other things I wanted to go over? The mosquito net. Now, the mosquitoes usually aren't too bad, but the gnats are bad during the hunting time of year. And they'll just swarm you kind of thing. They'll be going in your ears, in your eyes, nose, anything like that. So having a nice little mosquito net just keeps them off of you and kind of lets you keep your attention out on the mountains, which is pretty nice. Some of the other knives, utility knives kind of thing I carry, this is just one I got. Not bad. I like it because it's got that bright orange color to it, easy to pick out when it's on the ground, dark outside kind of thing. And then I also carry a Garmin multi-tool, Gerber, I apologize. I don't even play with this thing that much, but a decent multi-tool. You never know when you need to make an adjustment to field equipment or anything like that. So wouldn't say you actually absolutely need this, but it is a nice thing to have if something were to go wrong. Let's see. Oh, another thing I forgot to grab. Let me go grab that real quick. Now, because you've heard how I hunt kind of thing, and in order to get water back up to camp and actually have a decent amount so that you're not making a trip down there multiple times a day, is this thing, which I absolutely love. And it's only, forget how much it is, but it's actually pretty cheap, and it extends out pretty big so that you can actually fill this entire thing with water. But awesome for when you're doing these kind of trips, and weight and space conservation is a key item. Squishes down real nice and flat, and I usually just either put this in my backpack or strap it to the side. So not a bad thing to carry if you're doing these kind of hunts. And also carry an emergency water filter, because I've had those big filters break. It's just nice to have, just in case. Super lightweight, nothing to say much more than that. And let's see, that's about it. I mean, I could go over the clothes, I take out there and stuff, but I don't actually see that as a necessity and need. I mean, I'm sure you know what kind of clothes you would wear, but I've got Sitka gear, so it's pretty awesome. Same type of material as the backpack, but one feature I really love about it is the knee pads that are built in kind of thing for when you're kneeling down on the hard ground. Doesn't kill your knees, so definitely a nice little perk there. And well, I can go over the mounting part. And for anyone who doesn't know what glassing is, it's basically staring through a pair of binoculars until you find something that you actually want to go after. And it's a simple setup. The thing I was talking about is how when these break loose, it'll turn. And not horrible or anything. You just got to be careful, because their adjustment is, you barely move it and your binoculars are flying over the place. So not too bad, but pretty good. And I've seen people where they bring their big binoculars and they carry their small binoculars around the neck. I actually don't have an issue with carrying the big binoculars around my neck, except for this jabbing into me after a long period of time. But yeah, the backpack can get up around 60-75 pounds, which I've had it before. Oh, that's something I forgot to show you, is the freeze-dried food. Oh, sorry, my phone disconnected, so I can't even see if you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, here we go, Mountain House freeze-dried food. There's other brands out there. I prefer Mountain House. I forget what some of the other ones are, but just not flavors I like. I've tried a lot of different types of freeze-dried food, and Mountain House is the consistent preferred. Everyone has their own preferred flavors, but I get them in big boxes like this, and I'll take this thing on a most of these I'll take about 9 items or so, breakfast, lunch, dinner, so that good food, sustenance for the hunt. But absolutely awesome. And I know a lot of people like bringing their regular food, sandwiches, that kind of thing, but when it's cold in the morning and you can heat yourself up some water, pour some boiling water in there, let it sit for a minute, and then eat it. Just eating that warm food is absolutely awesome. But another thing I want to talk to you about is I'm going to be doing more videos on me actually being out in the field and hunting, so you can see what true coues, whitetail deer hunting looks like. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want me to go over, just let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like. Thanks.